Hey everyone, Ben here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button because we're trying to grow on the platform, and turn on the notification bell to be notified of all uploads and live streams. And if you did like today's video, then don't forget to hit a like down below because it helps other people to find our videos, and don't forget to comment down below on any suggestions for content that you have, or comment about today's content. Let me know what you thought. Let's get into the video. Alright, so I'm starting off the next Let's Play series on the channel. This is going to be Ocarina of Time 3D randomizer, so don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, join me on my socials, those are all linked down below, you know, all the good stuff. So, quickly, I want to apologize if I start coughing and hacking away on stream, on video. I am ill at the minute. I've been ill for the past week, and I can't seem to shake it, and this cough is ridiculous, so I apologize. Secondly, this is my second Zelda randomizer on the channel. Don't forget to look at the old one, which was Wind Waker randomizer. But let's jump in. So all this stuff is going to be tracked on my handy dandy tracker. So we got Kokiri's Emerald, and you'll be able to reference that whenever you want to know what items I've got. Now, unlike when I did Wind Waker randomizer, I'm a lot more accustomed to OOT, so I know a lot more about that. I won't have to shimmy around and do a bunch of random checks if there's logic involved, because I know the logic. I've done a lot of OOT randos on my streams, so I know my way around OOT randos, but the rules and settings I've used will be in the description below. But the main one you need to know is that in order to access Ganon's castle, I'm going to need all 6 medallions, so I'm going to have to do at least 6 dungeons. Alright, so what are our dungeons? Okay, so we've got Deku Tree is Spirit, DC is Fire, Jabu is Goron Ruby. Oh, thank God, I hate Jabu. Forest Temple is Vanilla, Fire Temple is Shadow, Water is Zora Sapphire, so I don't need to do Water Temple either. I actually don't mind doing Water Temple, to be honest. Spirit Temple is Water Medallion, and Shadow is Light. Okay, so this is just going to point out what my dungeon reward checks are, so I know exactly where I stand. We also got a water key, didn't we? And we got the Ocarina. Now, this upcoming chest is not going to be randomized, because I don't randomize the sword on 3D, because there's no reason to. Unlike in the original, sticks don't do extra damage in this version, so it makes no sense to... I also start with sticks and nuts to make it a bit more convenient. Also with 99 rupees as well, again for convenience. But full skull sanity is on, meaning all Skulltula tokens are randomized, all keys are in the pool, other than Ganon's boss key, that's in its vanilla chest. Just again to make the end a bit more tolerable. And there are a couple of checks out of logic, meaning I don't have to do those at all. That would be both fishings and 10 big pose. I don't do either of those either, because I hate fishing and I don't like catching 10 big pose. So they are completely out of logic. But other than that, everything else is fair game. Because honestly, like, those of you who watch this, who watch me on Twitch, you would know how much I hate fishing. Fishing in this game sucks. At least for me it does. I'm terrible at it. Now, I don't want you guys thinking I'm rude, but every so often I will have to take a drink because my throat is so screwed. So in order to keep doing commentary, I'm going to need to definitely take a sip of water. Sort of power my way through a little bit. Okay, what are we dealing with? Nocturne of Shadow is 55 rupees. That's actually not bad. I might buy that right now. Hylian Shield, I don't need that right now. And Skull Token, I guess I could buy that too. I don't need to, but... why not? Alright, so we have Nocturne of Shadow. Nocturne of Shadow is a great warp song. That's a fantastic warp song to get. And then we got a Skull Token. There you are. Couldn't find it on the tracker for a second there. So Deku Tree is required, but I won't be able to beat it right now, but I can still go there and get checks, so that's what I'm going to do. There's still a bunch of things I can do in there, because unlike in the vanilla game, Mido doesn't stop you if you don't have a shield, meaning I can just quickly run in there with just my sword. I don't have to worry about having a shield. Now, both screens are visible, so you can see what's happening on both the top screen and the bottom screen. But I am playing this on the Citra emulator, so if you want a tutorial on how to randomize this for Citra, I've already done one. I did it. It's one of the first videos on my channel. I did it like a year and a half ago. It's actually my most popular video, I think. So if you've not seen that, don't forget to take a look at that. But please, for the love of God, don't anybody ask me where you get the ROM file for this. Like, I explained in the video there too, but people still bloody asked. Like, it is illegal to file share like that, because, you know, you're supposed to have bought the game. And obviously, I know, I'm not dumb, I know that, oh, didn't fire. I know that a lot of people pirate, and that's fine, but I did not pirate my game. I own it on 3DS. I dumped my legal copy because I have a modified, or, correction, I had a modified 3DS. My 3DS is broken. So, I had a modified 3DS that I used back in the day to dump my game. I didn't, like, illegally obtain it in another form. But, again, I'm not oblivious to the fact that I know people pirate, and that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but, you know, it's none of my business. But do not ask me where you can get a copy of this game from, because I can't tell you. So now we've cleared that out of the way, because I don't need comments like that. Like, it's, you know... Like, it's just one of those things, I wish I could help, but I can't. Man, we're getting skull tokens today. Damn. A blooper. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, that was an epic jump slash. That was good shiz. Okay, we'll pop you there. We will pop you there for now. I mean, I have Din's Fire, but I can't use it. Although I do have, like, 2 of the 3 requirements to open Shadow Temple. Which is actually kind of weird. You don't typically see those until much later in Rando, but I've gotten 2 of the 3 out of the gate. For anyone wondering, if you don't know what the requirements to open Shadow Temple are, you need, well, you need 4 actually. You need Ocarina, Nocturne of Shadow, Magic, and Din's Fire. By the way, for anyone wondering why I didn't go into the room where you normally get the slingshots, because I can't. You need a shield in order to reflect the nut back. You can't use Deku Nuts to stun him. It doesn't work. For anyone wondering why I missed that. Prelude to Light, I'm getting songs. Good job I got Ocarina early. Because that would have been a bit frustrating. Alright, I can't do anything else in here since I don't have anything else, so save and quit. We'll do a quick save warp to get out. You will probably see me do that quite a bit. Save warping is generally a really good way to be able to get yourself out of situations you don't really want to be in. So save warping is very good for that. Like, say for example, like in my situation, you find yourself knee-deep in a dungeon, and you want out because you either don't have any checks left, or you need to go get something you've forgotten. Quick save warp will take you back to the start of the dungeon, and you can just leave from there. Or, you know, if you have, you know, warp songs, I guess you could warp out, but, like, for Deku Tree, there is no warp song to Deku Tree, so... But say if I was in Forest Temple, I could just warp song. I suppose it depends on the situation and if you have more checks to do, because I have more checks to do in Lost Woods. There's still a few things here I can now do, because I have nuts, I have rupees, so there are scrubs here that I can speak to. Plus, oh, I didn't mark off Prelude to Light. How about that? So because I now have Prelude, I now have fast travel to Temple of Time, which is great, because getting to Temple of Time every time as child is a bit of a pain in the butt, so having Prelude to Light is definitely going to help. Also, for anyone else wondering as well, if you've seen my past videos, you'll notice my layout has changed, because I did a massive overhaul, because I took a break from streaming. Labyrinth in Dungeon, Pass can be found as Zora's Domain. Interesting. Ah, wrong button. What was I saying? Ooh, Spread Temple Boss Key, nice. I was saying something then, I can't remember what it was for the life of me now. Yeah, so my layout's changed because, I took a big break from streaming, came back, well, I came back for a day, and then I took ill, which I'm still ill with now.
But I'm hopeful to get back to streaming in the next couple of days, providing, of course, I start to feel a bit better. Like, doing some recording I'm okay with, because with recording, you know, I can do it at my own pace. I can with streaming too, but the thing with streaming is because it's live, you have to be pretty constant. XAY, okay. Now, the only thing with OT3D I'm not confident on is song notes. So, whenever I play a song, I will have to refer to the songbook, I guess, to know which song, what notes I need to do for which song, because I can never remember with 3DS. XAYAX, XAYAX. Okay, there we go. Luckily, we only have to do that once, so it's not too bad. I was wondering where that music was coming from then for a second. Okay. So we still have a couple more checks to do. I've still got some scrubs I need to deal with. And I've just done a rupees, which is nice. And then I need to go see Saria as well. And that'll probably wrap up the episode. What are we dealing with? Blue Pea. Yay. Ow. And a fire temple key. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna need fire temple keys, so that's fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some item checks that I would love to find early, because finding a lot of that stuff early is nice. Stuff like Boomerang. Getting Boomerang early would be super nice, because of the amount of skulls that you need Boomerang for as a child. Or Bombs. Bombs would be a good one too. Bombs open up so much. So if anyone wondering why the soundtrack is different, because that is randomized too, as are sound effects. The only... oh crap. The only sound effects that are not randomized are Ocarina songs. They're the only ones that don't get rendered, because I like the Ocarina songs where they are. Come on. Ah, I love when you get that grab. A grab is so cool. Alright, come on, Saria. Huh? Oh, right, I can't get this check yet, can I? I need to go see Zelda. Whoops. Okay then, I guess I'll end this episode off here. Thank you for watching. If you aren't already subscribed, don't forget to do so. Don't forget to like the video as well. Don't forget to join me on my socials. Those are running down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.